Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go with 6. I think 6 is enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, there. Okay, so I've got 6 of them. And then what we will do is I'm going to put that 6 here. And I'll go up 1 there, and I'll run that all the way back over to here, like this. And then I'm going to go with 6 more here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do it like this. It's going to make it a little bit easier to set up. So I do 6 there, like that. You here, you'll reach that side. I'll do power in a minute. So then if I take copy, and I copy that, I can then, there's one line, and there's another line, and there's another line. So there's all the lines have gone in, and then over here I can put that one, so that goes up like that, and that one goes into there, and then you go out like that, back by 1. So you go that way, and then you go that way. You will actually go that way, and you go that way. There. That out, and put that out. Right, you see what we're doing here. So then I can go copy on here, and I can copy that lot, and I can simply dump this down like this, all the way across, and I can put that one... Well, in theory, I can put it... I'm going to put it up there like that. Just going to make it easier. And then I'll drop that into there. And then what we'll do is we will do some rotation. So that one will rotate that way. It'll be easier if I do it like this. I go like that. Put you over that way there. And then you go there. And you go there like that. Then we don't want to put those down there just yet. I want to go over here. And do this like that, and do one more back here, and I'll put one more in the middle there. Okay, it's not going to hurt to spread them out further, so I will do it like that. I don't really need to put quite that many in, I suppose. It's just I want it to be spreading out all the way along. And then that, and that, and that. And then all of those are now running, and we're bringing chests up over this way. This lot in here is being removed, and it's also being repopulated as well. See, they are taking things up, and they're putting them back down again. So it's a slow process, but it's happening, and they are being put down in the right places. So we don't need to worry too much about it. Then we can go... put one of those there and put one of those there, and we will do the same over this side and this side here. So I've now got full power on that. I don't have very much power over here because the entire network is not yet connected all the way through. It's getting there pretty quickly with all of the stuff that has already been placed down. The new network is very, very nearly in place. I've got those in there. That's going to be all of the network coming out of here. Should work quite well. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one, I'm going to drop that down there. So then I've got power coming into all of those. And you can see we're slowing down quite a bit on our frame rates. That's to be expected, really. You would expect that a little bit. It's just as the new power lines connect up in here. Right, we've got new power lines that need to be placed in the right places in here, and we've got old power lines that are being removed, and not everything is quite ready to be placed down where it should be going, and it's kind of just, yeah, it's messing it up a little bit. And then we've got, like, separate networks turning up and stuff like that. The actual main power for the rest of the site is working absolutely fine. We got no issues with that whatsoever. I'm going to have a drink a minute. So as soon as this is kind of put most of the stuff in place, which it is taking a minute or two to do. We know that. But once most of it's in place, then they will start coming and getting the iron ore from up here. We'll have a boatload of roboports over here. Andrew McClem, Josh Sorensen, Ghost, Chani Atreides. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nice reference there. 99% on rocket silo research. We are soon going to be ready for sending off rocket silos. We have got a lot of stuff still to do. We're still only on 125,000. And we're done. Rocket silos are now done. We have rocket silos in place. So there we can get the space science packs, which is one that we're going to be wanting to work on. I'm actually going to start just working through the rest of these researches. I want to get them all up to speed, I think. And that one's now charging up. How long is it going to take for the... So, yeah, the problem is that the network isn't fully connected up all the way through. So I've got like sections of the network that are connected up, but not all of them. My own robots running through here are actually going to really help this. They're going to get the power lines connected into the rest of the network. There's no connection there on the network. Not at the moment. But now, no. There's no connection there. Let's move on a little bit further and see if we've got more connection available somewhere. Do I have those being made? I do. 10K medium electric poles. They are being made. 8 gig in there. Does that mean that I've now got the rest of this network connected over here? No electricity. Means I don't have the rest of the network connected in. That's not so good. It's not so promising. Right, they're racing off over there. These are my robots. Bringing me back goodies. And then they're going and placing down new goodies. Okay, I got all 100 of my own robots going out and doing stuff at the moment. They're busy little bees. But this over here, this does prove that the most of the network is getting placed down pretty quick as well. Look, I've already ripped up the majority of it. I've just got this over here where we don't quite have full Roboport coverage just yet. And we're waiting for that to come back online. So once that comes back online, then the rest of it will be all tickety-boo and wonderful. I got 2 robots missing. They're waiting for stuff to be picked up, I would imagine. Be my robots are busy waiting for some other stuff. So they will catch up. There's my robots going out to get there. They're going to go and pick up all of this lot. I guarantee you that's what they're going to do. That's what they're after right now. They're going to go and get the whole lot. Except for that one, apparently. That one right there has already got... Oh, it is one of mine. He'd already flagged it for removal, but decided he was going to get it from somewhere else. And then if I walk back in over this way so that I'm close to the actual existing stuff, like that, and I've got one more robot I'm waiting on. I'm going to ignore that one for a minute. I'm going to go like this, and then see what I am going to do. Oh, I'm close enough to the edge of it. I will use up my roboports. No, I will use up the stuff that I'm holding. So I want to go into there, and I want to go to that one, Roboport Solar. And I want to click that one down there. Right, map. I want to go into the map mode. And I want to go like that. Now, we've got the oil over there. I can go over by one more. And that won't interfere with the oil, but I can't go over any further than that. So this one here in the middle, that one's going to be filled in. This one here is also going to be filled in like that. And finally, that one right there is going to be filled in. Up, further up, I've still got the old sections up there. And then that's where the oil is, so I don't want to be interfering with that at all. I'm going to have the new line running along the top here and then coming down this side in order to be able to do it. But I've already got, now, I've got that lot gone out. I don't have any of my own robots going off and doing anything else at the moment. I've got logistics bots coming up and removing everything that I've gone and put into my inventory here as spare. I've got 2 spare construction robots. 6 spare now. They're bringing me up the construction robots that were in any of the roboports when I first requested that I change things over. So I'll take those 6 there, for example, and drop them in. So that I just keep the 100. They're bringing me more. they'll keep doing that. That's why we've got this set up as we've got it set up. That's why I've done that. I'm waiting on one removal there. So where's that removal? Yeah, so some of them do take a while, don't they? And then if I look in here, this is almost done. I've got a couple bits left over there, but I actually want to go back to this one here now, and we want to put down that RoboPort network there, and I will connect it in there. They'll fill in that middle bit there. I've got another couple of bits missing on this. I can drop into there. Onto that one. Is that everything? No, that's not everything. There, like that. And then over this side. Right, that's now scheduled that for sort of connection, as that's all going to be joined together. This here I'm going to ignore. That we're still waiting on. Down here, that's all done, but I'm going to leave it for a minute because I want my robots focusing mostly on this over here. Oh, I've got another 50 of them. Right, let's drop those into one of these. Full stack. Like that. That's just about everything brought back over now. Right, we've got RoboPorts going out all the way around. And we've got everything being brought up as well. I haven't got my own robots going off and doing anything in here. So the oil is another thing that we're going to want to do some work with. Now, the other thing that I was thinking of doing was something different for this. Rather than having that being carried all the way down across here like it is right now. See, it's coming down over here. I was thinking of changing this around slightly so that we have a square of furnaces up here instead. And I just put a square of furnaces here, and I use that instead of a square of one of these. So if I was to remove that square there and say put in a square of furnaces instead, they would, all of that copper would go straight into the furnaces, and then the finished plates would then be moved afterwards. Less congestion down the bottom end. So I'm actually thinking that I could do that right now. So if I go in here, deconstruct, and I deconstruct the center of this one. That's all I want to do. I want to remove that lot. Out come all the bots. They'll take everything out of the middle like that. So that bit is done. And then what I'll do is I'll just take the basic one that I've got like that, and I'll drop that one back in instead. So we've got that one. And now I can go and place down the new plan. So I'm going to want, in order for this new plan to work, I'm going to need some electric furnaces. So I got a stack of 50 there that I have now requested. I've already got those. They're already requested. So we will put down some beacons. Let's start. I'm not going to, go overboard on this. So we'll put out a couple beacons on here, and I will turn them into speed beacons, like that. And then I will come down here, and I will go for electric furnace. Now, if I put that one down by 1, I'll put that one down by 2, like that. So then I can put a requester chest here, and I can put a provider chest here, and I can put a light in the middle. We'll do the rest of it, and I'll do the power lines in a minute. So I'll put that one there, and I'll put that one there. Now, this is going to need to be copper in here, so I will put in there copper ore. It's going to be my request in that one, and that one's going to go to there. We'll request copper ore for these, and I will do 1,000 copper ore in there. Like that. 1,000 copper ore being requested in there. Now, I suppose I could mix this. I could do 1,000 copper ore and 1,000 iron ore in order to bring the closest one, and then I could just plonk these down wherever. Except that I've got to keep a little bit of a closer eye on. So, I mean, it's possible, because I've definitely got room for putting both lots in here. Do that. Logistic storage, mine on the way, 12, 16. Not very many on the way. Do the same with iron ore. I'll do 1,000 requested for iron ore on there. No, I won't. No, I'm gonna keep specific copper and other areas so that we've got like smelting zones. I think that would be better. That's what we'll do. We will have specific smelting zones. So I've got that bit there. Copy that like that and drop this one in. Actually, you know what? I want to go in here and I want to take... There they are. And drop those two into there. And then I want to copy that like that. And do this. Like that. So I want to go right over to that edge. Looking at that edge. Let's just put these other ones down a minute. Let's just drop those down here. 3 of them. 3 of them. And then 3 of them over to there. I'll put 1 more in here and I won't put any over that side. Paste. There. I'll do 1 more like that. There. That's going to be the line that we're going to do. Okay? That's how we're going to have this line all the way down through. So, you are going to go there like that. And then I'm going to start putting these out with power poles in the middle of each of these. Like that. And there is my line. So, that's what I want to do down through there. So, then I can copy that right there. And I can simply paste that down on here. 1 there. 1 there like that. 1 there like that. And I don't want to put another one. So the only other thing that I want to do then is put this one in here. Go up by 1. And now. Yeah, that's right. I'll put that one there. And then bring it along and drop that in there like that. Right, so there is that square all set up, ready to start doing this. Now, they're taking some of these. They've already got them sort of earmarked for taking down the bottom. But they're going to more quickly start focusing on these instead. And then that one there will start to be filled up. I'm thinking we should have put some lights around these. I think that would have been better if we'd put lights around some of them. Well, we can't odds it now. We've already done it like this now. So what are you waiting on? A whole load of stuff here apparently being waited on. That would be concrete. I had a boatload of concrete here. I want to look down this way. Here's the concrete down here. And that's the concrete down there. Oh, I've got some concrete. I don't have enough concrete. It's because I don't have concrete over the entire base. I've got some big areas here that don't actually have concrete at the moment. And we're planning to turn all of it into concrete. So now that I've got that bit out of the way, I then want to start changing all of this over so that I can start filling up some of that. And ideally, I'd also like to fill this bit up. So that's going to be my next step, is I'm going to take landfill from there. And I can fill all of that in, and I can fill all of that in without causing me any problems. Because I've got more iron ore up there. That's what I'd like to go for. I want to try and get that iron ore. So I'm just going to fill in this landfill here, like this. And fill in all of that bit there. So I've got nothing else sticking up. And just paint it, just like this. There. Alright, it's just like using paint. There. Microsoft Paint, right there. Eat your heart out. We've done a better job of it. Right here. This is fantastic. And I'm going to fill in this little bit here. Just like that. It's not a huge step right there, but I'm going to fill in a little bit just here. Because why not? Let's see why I can't. Nobody said I'm not allowed to. So there's only a little bit going along the bottom of there for now, just until... Yeah, I'd like to be able to put some more roboports up here, and then maybe we'll fill up a little bit higher on there. But that's the bit there that I want to fill in. And then I'm going to be able to start moving that along. And I will end up sort of filling in more of that. But that's going to be later on. So the next bit that I want to do here, This is a much bigger step. I want to go from here. I want to take all of that out. Now, everything's already out over there, so I've only got to get to the bottom side of this. So I want to go to deconstruct from there and take that right the way along here. And I want to go all the way up here. And I want to take out that next line of roboports as well. I want to go up to that point. I go up a little bit higher. That point right there. Why have I got 10 fish? Ah. It's actually come out and it's cancelled that bit. So we will only go this high. I will remove the other poles a bit later. There, I don't want to go any... Yeah, it's right there that we want to go to. Has that messed it up? No, it hasn't messed it up. Boom. Gone. Right. That has now been scheduled for replacement. And here go the first of the robots. I am going to go straight into here, and I'm going to start placing some of this down in the hope that this is going to give them somewhere to, like, redirect and move as they start placing some of this stuff down. I can't go any higher than that. Oh, it's because I've got those bits up there. So I need to deconstruct up to there, like that. I'll bring that over to here, like this. So get rid of those up to there. And then come back down here. And you look at this. They're already taking some of these out, but they... Oh, no, they're going over to there to recharge. Taking some of them out. And then they're just disappearing to recharge. So I can drop you there. But what I can do is I can work along the top here, because I've already got a big area of space right here of things that they've already removed. Plus, it's going to make it easier if I do a loop all the way round. That'll be a connected loop for them to join back up to. And that, I believe, is something that's going to be quite important and quite valuable to them to use. To my dear little robots that we've got. That one into there. I'm going to be careful where I go from here. And down to 22 frames a second on this. It does make it... It seems to certainly make them struggle a little bit picking up all of this stuff. But by doing it like this, definitely seems to work quite well, doesn't it? That one's already been placed down. I can get another one here. Drop that one in there. That one in there. Oh, now wait. Because I may want to do some processing of some stuff. I'll put that... No, these here, I'm just going to put them in. I've got my requests. I'll put these in like this. Just put you in there. I've got another one there that I'm requesting. That one can go right there like that. I've got another RoboPort solar to go in there. I've got a lot of requests for solar panels in there. I think we'll leave it like that for a minute. So I've got all of these requests going in. I've got loads of extra being scheduled for being placed down. And then I've got a few... Oh, hang on. Right. I come out of there. Last thing I need to do is get some power going on to these, which is easy enough. I can just put those up there like that and drop them in. So they've got power going on to them. That's looking pretty good. Which means that it will take some of it out there. It's not going to do all of it. I've still got quite a bit of iron ore that's coming, copper ore that's coming in there. But at least I've now got copper ore over here that we'll be able to use. And this is another thing, is I am going to want to start spreading things out a lot more in this factory, I think. I don't need to have everything focused all in one place. I think this... I mean, ideally, this does look really good. On the face of things, this looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like a wonderful idea. But I think overall, in the long run, it's not the best option. Focusing it quite this strong, there's just not enough roboports around it for a start, I don't think. Or maybe there is. I don't know. I'm still of two minds on that. I mean, I don't mind having like a central location for a lot of it, but I don't want a central location for all of it. I think that's kind of where we would be going with this. So down here, I think we might put some more manufacturing. I mean, if I look along here, those 3 are actually already out. I've already used up that, so I'll deconstruct those 3 right there, take them out, which means that this is gone. I've got room for another Roboport down here. So I'm going to take a base one for this bit. I'm going to deconstruct that there that's in this loop, which is going to go down to there and across over to there like that. That can come out. My robots will go and get rid of that. I've got some additional robots that will be brought over to me. Take them out. Yeah, see, I've got 20 construction robots there, which I will bring and drop into here like this. All the construction robots have actually, like, they're being used. I got 18,994 apparently, so I've got over 1,000 robots sat somewhere not doing. They're all in here. They're all in there not doing anything. They're not connected up to the rest of the network. I don't think I've got others sat around not doing anything. I think all the others are actually connected where they're supposed to be, like those over there. This lot down here, these are all connected in. All the way down over here, this is now connected in. That's part of the network. They're all done. That's all done up through there. So this, like this bit over here, we'll want to start filling that in as well, I would have thought, with landfill. We'll get there eventually. I can do a little bit over here on this. Get a bit more of the Roboport blueprint in there, like that. Let's run that through. 100% coverage. That's what we're looking for. Every single little square centimeter of the map will have Roboport coverage. That's what we want to achieve. Now, I've cleared this bit out down here, so I can go with my basic one here, like that. And I drop that one in there, and that fits just perfectly right in there, just like that. It is absolutely spot on perfect right in there. Got a couple of Roboports that I've even put in as well. And then what I can do is I can go to here and I can do a copy. And I can copy this copper request in here. Now, where have I put that one? That one is 1, 2, that's right next to that one. 2 under. So it goes right next to, and then 2 under, doesn't it? Can't go there. 1, 2, right next to. That's about right there, isn't it? There. Excellent. That one will go down there. So there is another round of copper that is being processed up here. So they will take the copper plates from here and they will run them down to the main factory as and when they need them. And we've got the Roboports to do it, although we're going to want them in this area as well. Let's zoom down here a little bit. We're going to want to start getting the Roboports across here as well, sort of filling in some of this area over here. So I think we will also do that. That's going to help as well, getting everything else moving. So I want to very carefully put that across the tracks like that, and right here on these tracks. That's not going to work quite so well, is it? Although we don't have any power poles misplaced on this. So I can put that in. Power poles will go around, and the Roboports all fit as well, just around the edges. So I'm not going to take any power blips on that at all. Which means I can put down another one in here. I can get rid of that. And no, I don't want to get rid of that one, actually. That's going to end up leaving me with a slight gap right in the middle there because of that track. We need to get... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.